Hi, my name is Josh Gardner.
And I'm Jessica Dupont. Welcome back to this week's Catskill News.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We hope your holiday is filled with the joy of the season.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, CHS.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, and come out and support your Catskill Cats at our Tip-Off Classic the day after Thanksgiving and watch a little basketball.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
The teacher versus teacher basketball game was awesome. Congrats to CES on the victory. It was such a fun night. It was great to see so many people involved, the fans, the players, flash mob dancers, coaches, and refs. We were able to donate $960 to our Santa's helpers to help local families at the holidays. Everyone had so much fun, and it was a great night for Catskill.
Serena and her art class recently visited the GC Art Studio. Here's her report.
Hi, I'm Serena Vega. Mrs. Doney and I, along with students from senior year and AP classes, had a chance to go to the Greene County Council of the Arts and see amazing painting and pictures of women's suffrage in celebration of the 100-year anniversary of women's rights to vote in New York, which was on November 6, 2017. GCCA is dedicating an entire exhibit to the theme of women's, human, LGBTQ rights and empowerment. This exhibit happened between October 8th and November 11th. The exhibit featured modern art related to these themes, along with 6 panels of historical context on the suffragette movement and other historical material, which is being generously provided to the GCCA by the New York State Museum. Some artworks were a bit open with the woman body, but nothing too explicit. The gallery was an overall amazing experience. Our Catskill students even had a chance to draw what they felt about women's suffrage. Everyone had fun and each had their own interpretation to the art.
Thanks, Serena. So many amazing experiences for our Catskill students.
The citrus has arrived at the high school from the CMPSA citrus sale. If you ordered fruit, please pick your fruit up because they do not have a place to store it.
The boys varsity and JV basketball teams are having a Thanksgiving tournament. Here's Riley with the details.
The tournament's being held here in the high school the day after Thanksgiving, as well as the Saturday after that, Championship Saturday. So it's on Black Friday and Saturday. If you don't want to do some shopping or after shopping, and come on over and watch the 4 good teams play basketball. This is our second year of doing the tip-off tournament. We installed it last year so that we would have some experience before league play. We are hosting Ravina Queeman-Selkirk, Onteora, and John Coleman from Kingston. I think the tournament's going to probably answer a lot of questions as to how well the kids are prepared for the season.
The tournament? Oh, you already know we're going to win. No question.
It's a tip-off tournament, so it's going to be our first exposure of playing, other than our scrimmage games. But you have to get the first game jitters out somewhere, and I'd rather do it in a tournament in our own gym.
I mean, we have a really great team this year. I think we're going to, not to be cocky, but I think we're going to dominate the tournament and come out with the tournament champions.
Yo, we're going to win, right? Right, Miss Hart?
Oh, absolutely.
Thanks, Riley.
The elementary school counseling center is continuing to collect winter clothing, coats, gloves, hats, and boots, to pass along to the children who are in need of these articles. If you are in CMS or CHS and have some that you'd like to donate, please let them know and they can arrange to pick them up.
The next SUNY Free Financial Aid Days is this Saturday. You can register at SUNY Student Events or call 1-800-342-3811. Students with books to return to the library are always welcome, even when the library is closed. Let's get all those library books returned.
We recently got a drone for our broadcasting classes. Here's Lan with some great shots. Thanks, Lan.
We have new water fountains in our school. Here's Keaton with some students' reactions.
Catskill School District has invested in new water fountains in the Catskill High School as well as the other buildings. The original fountains had filters to clean the water, but it was difficult to fill your bottle.
Do you use the water fountains in school?
Yes, I often find myself using the water fountains in our school. I do.
They don't have to go and buy new water bottles. They can just bring their own and then fill it up every time they need it.
I would have my water bottle, and when I'm trying to fill it up with the old ones, it takes like hours. This one kind of pumps it out faster, so I get the water. It fills up the water bottle faster.
These water fountains were put in to also clean the water of the chemicals within the water that are harmful, so it is safer for the students in the school to drink the water.
Well, especially during sports seasons, I don't have to go and buy waters. I can just buy a single water bottle and keep filling it up over and over again, which is nice. It's nice.
I think it's really convenient because people who play sports don't have to keep buying water bottles every single time they need one. They can just buy one and then fill it up every single time they need it. So it's extremely convenient for people.
Thank you, Catskill, for making a solution that works for our students.
And you can save money and help the environment. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Thanks, Keaton. Nice work and welcome to the Catskill News team. So many new quality members for our team. We will have an emergency release day next week. Here's Brandon with the report.
The building emergency team are basically responsible for anything that takes place inside the building. My responsibilities during that time is I have a certain area of the building that I'm required to patrol to make sure that everyone is where they're supposed to be, whether it be a lockdown situation, whether we're leaving for a fire drill, whatever that situation might be. But the building emergency response deals mainly and strictly with the high school building. With the district emergency response team, I actually take on a different role. I actually work with Mr. Muirhead, and I help with the coordination of any busing that we might need if we're doing an evacuation of the building, coordinating between the two buildings, particularly the elementary school and the high school, if we need to move either of those groups out of their particular buildings.
What day and what time is the emergency release day?
Tuesday, which I believe is the 22nd, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Why do you feel it's important to have an emergency release day?
The objective is to see how quickly we can organize and get students and staff out of the building in case of an emergency.
What kind of emergencies are you preparing us for?
Well, the one thing that I've seen over the years is that no matter how many times we meet, no matter how many times we have discussions, we certainly can't prepare for any emergency that might arise. But some of the things that we think about are, could there be a weather emergency? Say, for instance, we have an idea that there's a bad storm coming in that we'd be hitting within a certain amount of time. We can then make plans or arrangements for what we need to do, whether that is to keep people in-house and secure them in a lockdown or shelter in place, whether that means we might have to get them out of the building and make arrangements to get the buses here and get them out. Very many things. We could have an intruder. We practice in case there's an intruder in the building. Again, this is why we have our lockdown drills. This is why we go to shelter in place. We have a railroad trestle that goes across the street here just at the end of West Main Street. There was an accident there which might cause anything. You don't know what's being transported on that train, and we would have to do an evacuation of the area and evacuation of the building. So really, we try to think of different scenarios, natural disasters, weather, fires, intruders in the building, and we try to have ourselves prepared for anything that might happen.
Thanks, Brandon. So nice to know we are preparing our students. Where does the Easter Bunny go for breakfast?
Where does he go?
IHOP.
Alright, that's actually kind of funny.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Cats can and cats will.